There is nothing better than being surrounded by nature. With the breeze blowing, the birds chirping, and all the wild animals coming out to play, it is one of the most peaceful feelings in the world. Sadly, many people take that for granted. They do not realize how much effort has to be put in to be able to have that pleasure. Every day, our nation's forests are threatened by pollution, agriculture, and the greediness of our economy. To help preserve our nation's natural beauty, many organizations have risen up. One of those organizations is called the National Wild Turkey Federation, or more commonly known as the NWTF. This organization was an important part of my childhood. They would host an event every year called Jake's Day, where kids from all over the county could come and learn about conservation and hunting. I learned so much from them that I want to share their organization with all of you. I will be going over the history of the organization and a few reasons why they should be supported. First, we will start with the basics about the National Wild Turkey Federation. According to the official Illinois NWTF website, the NWTF is a nonprofit organization dedicated to conserving the wild turkey and preserving our hunting heritage. It was first founded in 1973, when the nation's turkey population was at an all-time low of 1.3 million turkeys and shrinking. To help keep the wild turkey from disappearing altogether, the organization had volunteers come together to round up turkeys from Arkansas and Missouri. They then relocated them to the other 48 states. Thanks to their efforts, the turkey population has been increased to more than 7 million turkeys nationwide. Nowadays, the organization has adopted other goals to accomplish, as well as maintaining the turkey population. These new goals include preserving the nation's hunting heritage and maintaining the upland habitats. To help accomplish these goals, the NWTF hosts many different events, such as Jake's Day for kids, Women in the Outdoors, Wheel and Sportsman, and many banquet fundraisers. There are many reasons why you should donate to the National Wild Turkey Federation, but we'll just focus on a few main reasons. The first big reason is that the NWTF should be supported is to show how to hunt. Hunting can provide many benefits to both people and the environment. It helps people by providing a healthy source of meat. A big concern in today's market is if GMO foods are harmful to eat. However, if you hunt for your meat, you would not need to worry about eating anything harmful since it is an all-natural resource. Hunting for meat is also way cheaper than buying it at your local supermarket. On the website thebillfold.com, a woman named Sarah Landrum took the average annual cost of hunting for meat and for buying it at the grocery store. She said if the annual cost of hunting is around $1,500, and if a year's worth of store-bought meat costs on average $2,171.65, then it appears that the savvy hunter might just come out on top. Another big reason that hunting is good is for population control. The action of controlling animal population is called culling. Culling helps to ensure that some species do not override other species into extinction. There are many people who do not agree with the act of culling animals as it is seen as inhumane. But Will James of National Geographic says otherwise. He stated that if wildlife managers do not cull, then nature will cull, and we will see animals starving and habitat types that used to be vibrant and beautiful consisting of highly reduced numbers. The NWTF realizes all of these reasons and makes it their mission to provide everyone with the opportunity to partake in them. Another reason to support the National Wild Turkey Federation would be for the conservation of our nation's natural habitats. The term that is most commonly used to describe the destruction of natural habitats is deforestation. Deforestation is a much more serious issue than most people realize. For one thing, deforestation increases global warming. Trees act as some sort of sponges that absorb all the carbon monoxide that is released by living things. Without trees, that carbon monoxide builds in the Earth's atmosphere and worsens global warming drastically. Deforestation also disrupts the natural water cycle. Trees play a role in the water cycle by releasing water vapor into the atmosphere. Without the trees, many landscapes that are rich and vibrant today could turn to barren desert wastelands tomorrow. One final reason why deforestation should be a huge concern for everybody is because of the numerous species in the forests. Animals depend on everything that forests provide. The forest gives them food, shelter, protection, and many other necessities. Every day, more and more forests are being destroyed thanks to urbanization and farming that takes more and more land. The World Wildlife Fund said on their website that we're losing 18.7 million acres of forests annually, equivalent to 27 soccer fields every minute. Thankfully, many conservation organizations are active in combating this issue. The NWTF is one of those organizations, and they help by having volunteers plant trees, use prescribed fire, and improving natural water quality. In conclusion, the National Wild Turkey Federation is a very well-established organization. They have successfully re-established the wild turkey population to the United States and plan to keep it that way. They now focus on keeping hunting heritage alive and preserving the nation's animal habitats. About a week ago, I had an interview with the past president, Max Seitz, about the organization. When asked what people can do to help the NWTF, he said that any monetary donations are helpful, but the organization also appreciates any volunteers that would like to help with their conservation projects. If you would like to help, you can go to the official National Wild Turkey Federation website and click the red donate button. From there, it should show you what you need to do. They also provide contact information if you are interested in volunteering. I hope that you all will help contribute to this noble cause.
Oh, yeah, right, sorry.
Questions?
So are you a member of that organization? Do you help out yourself? Or were you just a child and attended some of the groups that were available to you?
I'm not so much I wasn't as active as I used to be when I was a kid. I would every year go to those Jake's Day events, like I would say, and they're very fond memories of mine, but nowadays I'm not as active as a member now.
Do you hunt?
I don't hunt too much. I like to hunt. My dad and my grandpa hunted, but my dad, he works in the prison system, which has him work almost year-round. He only gets off rarely on like vacation days. So we really haven't had much time to go out hunting like I wish we could, but I hope that one day I can go hunting more.
What was one of your favorite memories from like the days that you used to attend?
One of my favorite days was whenever they would bring out the shooting range and they would allow us to learn how to use like BB guns and bows and arrows. I like to use stuff like that.
Were you ever afraid of there because of the other kids maybe not paying attention and afraid of not, following the rules, that you'd be like, oh crap, they don't need to be having any kind of weapon at all? So I know that probably happens sometimes.
Yeah, some kids were a tad worrisome, but we always had supervision all the time, so it wasn't too much of a
They were really good at
concern.
supervising, they were
Yeah.
really safe about it all.
Mhm.
Great.
Do you ever volunteer at any of the programs that they are studying with?
I go to a few here and there. I used to, like I said, be a lot more active in the organization when I was younger, but nowadays things have just been way too busy for me to have free time to go do that.